Next problem. Think about whether your index usage is being suppressed. There are any number of conditions that can suppress index usage. Most commonly, it's when columns are wrapped in functions. When they're wrapped in functions. Let's go back to the Scott schema again. Connect Scott Tiger. Let's run a simple query. First off, I'll enable the auto trace facility so I can capture the execution plan. And look at the emp table. There's the emp table with its 14 rows. Full table scan, no problem, because I said select star from emp. Now, let us say I want to see who was recruited in January 82. So whose hire date was January 82? The query could look like this. Select ename from emp, where trunk hire date down to the month equals to date 1st of Jan 82. And I have provided a proper clause. But let's see if it's good enough. I run that. No row selected. No row selected. Right, I said I wanted that, gave it a picture clause, and it can't find the 1st of Jan, who's born, who was there in January 82. Why not? This is me playing games with you. It's a matter of age. How many people are old enough to remember Y2K? What I should be doing is this. I should be using the format clause. Well done, Eric. RR. And now at last, I get Mr. Miller back. Right. So that's just a minor point. Again, you've got to be so careful when you're relying on, when you're doing typecasting. So back comes Mr. Miller, is the only person who was hired in January 82. Maybe I want to tune it because we had to do a full table scan. Let's create an index. So I'll index the column, hire date. All over the, I see clients, we have clients all over Europe and North America, and I see indexes all over the place that people create trying to tune queries, and often they're completely useless. So I've indexed the hire date column. Let me run the query again. Full table scan. It's refusing to use the index. Why? The index use has been suppressed because I have wrapped the predicate column in a function. A function-based index will be an alternative. That will be one solution. Look at the questions. Well done, Eric. And Fabio, correct. I've wrapped the column in a function. Function-based indexes will be a solution, but it's an awkward solution because the developer has to know it's there to make best out of it. What I should be doing is simply rewriting the query. It's a bit more work for the developer, but if I write it as this, select ename from emp where hire date greater than to date 1st Jan and hire date less than to date 1st February. Well, I could use between instead. Once I rewrite it like that, and correct the, get rid of that, bingo, we're using the index. So make sure that your program structures are not suppressing index use. Make sure your indexes are created appropriately so that your code can use them. So once again, you have to understand your queries and create indexes appropriately. Understand your queries, understand your data.